just going to go over the rules. Some of you might know me, some of you don't. You probably will after tonight. For the guys, the kickboxing guys, I already spoke to you separately. Semi-pro MMA. You've got 2 5-minute rounds. The main difference between the Quest semi-pro rules and the pro rules is we're going to take out elbows, all elbows, at standing and obviously grounding. No heel hooks and no cranks or spine locks of any kind. The difficulty is going to come in with the cranks, neck cranks and spine locks, is if you're in a standing guillotine position. That's the only position we're going to have a bit of discrepancy. But if you've got...
I've always been into fighting of one type or another, and I just watched it, and I don't know, there was something about it. Just you're not going to get a buzz like that anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Organised to see the ones with children. Are we ready for some action?
How does your family feel about, like, you fighting?
They hate it, to tell you the truth.
They hate it?
They hate it, absolutely hate it. My mum, when I told her I was fighting, she fought her off my head, and she just, man.
What's your junior in Belarus? Top, is it?
Second in Europe.
First
Holland. Another one, Michael.
Rings.
Number 3 came forward.
Fantastic.
Just, man, every day trying to discourage me, really. Every day my family, just everyone in my family, just don't like it one bit. They think they say that I've got more about me than that, and I don't have to do that type of thing, but I'm a man, so I make my own decisions.
How does it feel, like, before you fight, like in the changing rooms, behind the scenes and everything? What's going through your head then?
It's sort of the similar feeling you've had for the past couple of months in run-up, where you think about every little scenario, every punch you're going to throw, everything, except it's sort of much more intense because it's actually happening, do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's not really just the stuff, it's not just really money I've been offered it, because I'm sponsored by a tattoo place, so I get free tattoos. I get to go to the gym for free, I get to train for free, and all that type of thing. It's just...
Haven't you got a tattoo on here, like
yeah,
a quote
yeah.
Or something? Is it?
It says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." My favourite Bible verse.
What do you think most people think of when they
Most
think
people,
of a Christian?
yeah, most people when I tell them they're a Christian are very shocked, because I think people have got a built-up image of a Christian in their head. Do you know what I mean? To be like tall and thin, like vicar's collar on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They expect him to be a geek, really. But I don't know where that comes from, because the majority of Christians I've met, it must be just because at church I go to and that. I'm not like that. Do you know what? I've made the decision to be a Christian quite a few times actually. It took me a few attempts to actually take it seriously.
So you were brought up?
Yeah, I brought up by it. My mum wasn't a Christian, but my dad were, and then she became a Christian, and everyone sort of started becoming Christians in my family. And
what about the church? Have they been supportive, or what do they say about it?
Different reactions, different people. Some people are just shocked, and they'll sit back and be like, do you know what I mean? They won't say anything. And then other people are really encouraging about it, but I think it's just because they ain't got bottled to say what they really think. But the overall feeling I get from most Christians about it is they shouldn't be doing it, whether they say that or not. They expect a complete thug, don't they, really? That's it. They're just a bully and a nasty person, you know what I mean?
Do people treat you like that when you say that you do fighting?
Most people just laugh at me and don't believe me. they tend to give you a lot more respect as well. It's very funny, people sort of want to know you when they know you're fighting and that, and when you're the person who gets invited out around town and that, you know.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So it's a bit. I ain't got time for people like that, really.
Do you get like a buzz from being like a Christian as well?
Yeah, man,
like going to church?
Yeah, there's nothing better than it. I was telling this to my mate over there. I says when I'm out and about and when I've not been a Christian and when I've not sort of lived like I should, the only feeling I can say being a Christian's like is when you're out chatting up birds in a nightclub and you feel completely in control of everything, and do you know what I mean? You just want lads and chatting girls up and you know what you're saying and all that. And that's the sort of only thing that comes close to when you're doing something for God properly.
Does it compare to like when you like fighting or anything like that?
No, it's different.
No, it's a
different
different-
ball game altogether. Actually,
Is it?
it's more a light sort of feeling and a peaceful sort of feeling. So exact opposite, really.
Yeah.
Because like when you're just about to like walk into the cage, you feel like you've got weighted the world on your shoulders.